The moment my daughter, Miss R, came into this world, my heart was full. I always wanted a daughter, but more than that, I always wanted a daughter like her. Smart, courageous, confident, and talented. When I took her in my arms for the first time 17 years ago, I truly understood the meaning of love. I think this was also God's way of strengthening my belief that it was indeed my purpose to help women through their mindfulness and wellness journeys. Being a mother to a daughter changed my entire worldview. I never wanted Miss R to go through hurtful experiences that I'd gone through. And even though I know I can't always take away her pain or struggles, I can definitely help her minimize them by making sure she can cope confidently. One such journey is that of a positive body image. It's an important subject, one that I think every mother must try and have with her daughter. I never had a discussion regarding body positivity when I was her age. In fact, at times, I'd really dislike my body and didn't feel confident talking about it. I was subjected to harsh comments and unsolicited remarks, and I didn't know how to stand up for myself. It was tough, and I didn't know whether to find solace in food or to avoid it completely. It was a lonely experience, and people judging me for my weight was a genuine fear. And that fear would often accumulate into self-imposed hunger strikes. Now, when I entered adult age, it was easy to see the body changes and dislike them. My body weight would fluctuate and family members would poke fun. Sometimes it would be, "Oh Shahzadi, you must lose a few pounds," or "You're looking healthy." We all know what healthy in South Asian culture means, don't we? Other times I'd be directed towards piles of parathas because suddenly I was too thin. I always received mixed messages. Sometimes I was attractive with a few extra pounds on. Other times my beauty was measured by how defined my jawline was. It was as if my weight defined my worth and I was never enough. There was no internet nor social media back then, and all women on magazine covers and the TV looked the same. There was no such thing as body diversity. Women had to be the perfect size. So it became a constant cycle of feeling conscious and agitated. Am I too big? Am I too thin? My mind was full of concerns and worries. However, fast forwarding to the day I found out I was having my daughter. Miss R's papa and I were ecstatic. It was such a beautiful memory, one which feels like it took place yesterday. The thought of gaining some pregnancy weight briefly entered my mind, but I pushed it away. Nothing would ruin this initial bonding time with my firstborn child. Now, this further instilled the responsibility to take body positivity and positive body image seriously. Now, it wasn't just about me. A little girl was also going to rely on me for inspiration, motivation, and confidence in every sphere of life. And so I stopped worrying about gaining healthy pregnancy weight and enjoyed the journey. Yes, I did remain active by engaging in various forms of movements and eating nourishing foods, including treats. However, I didn't count calories, and I certainly enjoyed pakoras here and there. Every day, the same thought crosses my mind. I think about how this body, the one I'm blessed with, but couldn't stop finding faults in, had gone through the miracle of birth 3 times. I'm immensely grateful for my body and healthy weight during all of my pregnancies because it kept all 3 of my cheeky monkeys safe and healthy. And since I never stressed over how I looked or how my body changed, I remained carefree and happy. Now, as mothers, it's important for us to remind our daughters that their worth is not defined by their body weight. What's important is that they are compassionate and kind, since their deep concern for others is what will transform them into empathetic adults. We must also try and be certain that our daughters are being raised into confident young women. They should be able to do anything they set their mind to. Children who possess a quiet, unshakable sense of self is not only inspiring for us as parents, but also for their other siblings. I'm sure we're all doing our best to teach our kids the importance of emotional intelligence and good listening skills. The willingness to be generous with others is a trait that will serve our children and others around them well. And these are the qualities that matter. Now here's another example. Our bodies are our homes, the place we're spiritually and physically connected to. However, if a house looks beautiful from the outside, but the insides are rotten with broken ceilings and shabby plumbing, will it still be considered beautiful? It may not. It wouldn't matter how amazing its exterior is because it's suffering inside, and the interior needs to be worked upon. The exterior of our house will likely change over time. Age, environmental conditions, and several other factors will have an impact, similar to people aging. Now, you may think that external beauty fades away over time, but I disagree. I think beauty is subjective, and the beauty that comes with age should be celebrated. Let's not forget that internal beauty and wisdom remain. This is why our bodies and the weight they carry do not define who we are as people. So if your daughter ever feels like having an extra samosa, don't let an auntie tell her otherwise. We might not always know the right things to say, but it's important for our children to know that we're going to try really hard to help them avoid what we went through. As hard as it may be, we must lead by example and try our best to eliminate negative self-talk. Our daughters will always find us here to cheer them on, celebrate every achievement, empathize with every downfall, and lift their spirits. They are beautiful inside and out. All of us are equal in God's eyes. The packaging doesn't matter at all, even though sometimes it may feel like it does. We are on this journey together, mums and daughters, and we will navigate life's obstacles side by side. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment. I'd love to know what nutrition and diet related topics you'd like me to dive into next. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.